Hello viewers, I am Kausalya. Today we are going to solve problems in exercise 14.2. Problem 2. The following data gives the information on the observed lifetimes in hours of 225 electrical components. Determine the modal lifetime of the components. So we have some electrical components like fan, AC, refrigerator, mixie, TV, right? So here the lifetime is given in hours and this is the frequency. So we have to find the modal lifetime. So whenever you hear the word mode, what is the thing that should come to your mind? The maximum frequency value. So here what is the maximum frequency value? It is 61. So this is our frequency F1. So obviously this is F0 and this is our F2. So what about the class? Here the maximum frequency corresponds to the class 60 to 80. So this is the value of L, and what is H? H is the difference between these two. So here the value of H is 20. Right. You can write like this in your question paper using pencil. Then you have to elaborate in your answer sheet neatly. So here you see the maximum class frequency is 61 and the corresponding class is 60 to 80. So here the lower limit L is 60 and the class size is 60 minus 80, which is 20. And the next thing is frequency. Okay, F1 is 61 and F0 is 52 and F2 is 38 just from the tabulation. So next we have to substitute in the formula. So L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So here the value of L is 60. We know the value of F1 as well as F0 and F2. So just substitute and the value of H is 20. So here again you see 2 into 61 gives you 122, and when you add 52 and 38 the answer is 90. So 122 minus 90. So here when you solve, you see 60 plus 9 by 122 minus 90 is 32 multiplied by 20. So 20 and 32 they cancel, you see. They get cancelled by 5 and 5 times and 8 times by 2. So 60 plus 9 5s are 45 by 8, and when you solve here the answer is 5.625. So 60 plus 5.625 gives the answer 65.625 hours. So modal lifetime of the component is given by 65.625 hours. So here I like you to tell you one small trick. Okay, to check whether your answer is correct or not. So here you see the class corresponding to the maximum frequency is 60 to 80, right, in hours. So here what about your answer? You see the answer is 65.625 hours. So this lies between the class interval 60 to 80. Right. So you can easily check whether the answer is right or not. You see the corresponding class. Okay, just have a look at this table. You see the maximum the maximum frequency is 61 and the respective class is 60 to 80. Again here our answer lies between 60 to 80 hours. Yes or no? Here our answer is 65.625. So 65 lies between 60 to 80. Right. So you can have a check like this. So our next problem, problem 3. The following data gives the distribution of total monthly household expenditure of 200 families of a village. So find the modal monthly expenditure of the families. Also find the mean monthly expenditure. So in this problem again we have to calculate both the mode and mean. So this is the given tabulation. So again, fine, you can see all the values. Yes. So here you have to calculate the mode. So to find mode, you have to find the high frequency or maximum frequency. So in this table, what is the highest frequency here? What is the biggest number? Your biggest number is 40. So this is your F1. So obviously this is your F0 and this is your F2. So the class corresponding to the highest frequency is this one, right? 15,000 to 2,000. Sorry, 1,500 to 2,000. So here the lower limit is L. What about H? H is the difference between these two. So 2000 minus 1500 gives you 500. Right. So we can directly write the datas and we can substitute in the formula. So maximum frequency is 40. Therefore F1 is 40, F0 is 24 and F2 is 33. And again class is 1500 to 2000. So the lower limit L is 1500 and H is 500. Now just substitute these values in the formula. So here what happens, the value of L is 1500 plus F1 is 40 minus 24 divided by again 2F1. So 2 times of 40 minus 24 minus 33 multiplying H. What is the value of H? It is 500. Right. Now again 40 minus 24 gives you 16 and 2 times of 40 is 80. So 80 minus 24 plus 33 is 57. So 80 minus 57 gives you 23 multiplied by here 500. Right. So again when you solve, okay, 16 into 500 divided by 23, this gives the answer 347.83. So 1500 plus 347.83 gives you 1847.83 rupees. So this is the modal monthly expenditure of the families. So again we can just have a cross check. Here the answer is 1847. So when you look at the table, so the maximum frequency is 40 and here the range is 1500 to 2000. Now this answer 1847 that lies between these two intervals, okay? Say yes or no, 1800 lies between 1500 and 2000. So therefore your answer is right. Now we are going to find the mean. So here again we are making use of step deviation method. So in step deviation method totally we will be having 6 columns. Okay, the first 2 columns will be given in the problem and the next 4 columns we have to fill by ourselves. So here from the formula you need Fi Ui. So Ui is nothing but Di by H. What is Di? Di is Xi minus A and Xi we have to calculate. Right. So these are all the 4 columns we have to add. So now Xi is nothing but it is finding the average of the intervals. So here 1000 plus 1500 gives you 2500. So 2500 divided by 2 gives 1250. Similarly, you have to take average for all these intervals. Once the average is calculated, we have to find the value of A. So here just count how many values we have. So totally here we are having, this is your Xi. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So totally 8 values. So what are all the numbers that occupy the middle position? You see here we have these 2 numbers at the middle, right? At the top we have 3, at the bottom we have 3 and these 2 numbers are in the middle. So again I am telling it's up to you. You can select any number as A. Either you can select 2750 or 3250. The final answer will always be the same. So here I have selected 2750. So here dA is xi minus a. So here these are all the different values of xi. So 1250 minus 2750 gives you minus 1500. Similarly 1750 minus 2750 gives minus 1000. So 2250 minus 2750 gives minus 500 and here it is 0. So you can write the value of A as 2750 here. Again in the same way when you subtract, here we are getting all the positive values. So that's all. Now we will proceed with our UI. So UI is nothing but Di by H. So how to calculate H? H is nothing but the difference between these two, right? You have to subtract. So 1500 minus 1000 gives you 500. So that is the value of H. So we know the value of Di, you know the value of H. So just you have to divide. So minus 1500 by 500 gives minus 3. Minus 1000 by 500 gives minus 2. And minus 500 by 500 minus 1. Likewise 0 by anything is 0. And 500 by 500 gives you 1, and 1000 by 500 2, 1500 by 500 3. Similarly, 2000 by 500 gives you 4. And the next one is finding Fi Ui. So this is your Fi and this is your Ui. So just you have to multiply. 24 into minus 3 minus 72. 40 into minus 2 minus 80. 33 into minus 1 minus 33. And 28 into 0 is 0. 30 into 1 30. 22 into 2 44. And 16 into 3 48. Similarly, 7 fours are 28. And here the next thing is you have to find the summation, right? So summation of Fi Ui. So here again the same thing. We have numbers with both negative sign as well as with the positive sign. So here you have to add all these values. So when you add, you see what happens. 72, 80 and 33. Actually, I didn't done it separately. So let me do here. So here it is 5 and 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. So here this gives minus 185. When you add all the negative numbers. Right, this is minus 185. So here when you add all the positive numbers, here the answer will be 8 2s are 16 and 16 plus 4 is 20, 0, that is the remainder 2. And here 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 5 15. So here we are getting plus 150. Right. So minus 185 plus 150 gives you the answer as minus 35. So now we have calculated summation of Fi Ui and summation of Fi. Just you have to add this column. That's it. So by step deviation method, here what is the formula? This is given by x bar is equal to a plus summation of Fi Ui divided by summation of Fi into h. So here what is the value of a? The value of a is 2750 plus summation of Fi Ui. So here the summation value is minus 35 and here it is 200. So 2750 plus minus 35 by 200 into what is the value of h? The value of h is 500. Now you see these two zeros they cancel and 35 into 5 is 175 by here the 2. So when you divide here we are getting the answer as 87.5. So when you subtract, here we finally end up with the value 2662.50. So therefore here the mean monthly expenditure is given by 2662.50 rupees. So this is the mean monthly expenditure of the families for the given data. So that's all. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.